let's get started. Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again, and away to his castle we'll go. To be happy forever, I know. Humush. Someday when spring is here, we'll find our love anew, and the birds will sing, and wedding bells will ring. Someday when my dreams come true. Okay, so let's talk about Snow White. So, okay. Oh my gosh. That song is so high. Honestly, talent. Okay, so couple caveats. Oh, those are my stuffed animals. They're nice. Anyways, couple things. So what I liked. I don't know, I liked both of these movies more than I expected. I had a favorite. It was not Snow White. Maybe I'll watch Cinderella. Maybe not anytime soon. Maybe anytime soon. I wonder what people think. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh no! Forgot that happened. Okay, so. Anyways, so I thought something very interesting. No, let me start off with some things like I feel strongly about. Well, I feel strongly about a lot of. Oh my god. Anyways, no. Anyways, I was about to throw something again. Okay, so. This thing was made in the 30s, and Walt Disney has some special allegations. And looking at the animations of the I don't know, early Disney, not Snow White. Well, that's debatable. Nothing racist, from what I can see, except I don't know how comfortable I am with this. Like the story about this girl is so pretty, her skin was so white. This just happens to be the 1930s. Her skin was so white and so great. Her skin, yeah, Snow White, because her skin was white as snow in the 1930s. I don't know. Kind of makes me uncomfortable. But anyways, in the dwarves, what they did was kind of, she had to be their mom, and she taught them how to wash their hands and clean up. Like, don't come at me with, oh, different time. People existed throughout all these time periods where you want to say different time. Just because people weren't listened to or took into account, or their feelings weren't taken into account, doesn't mean that they weren't there, and doesn't mean that they weren't people with feelings. So, and it doesn't mean that we can't criticize things from the past. Anyways, how do I say this? Not how do I say this, but that was a bit weird. Like, I think you get like, and also if this is happening in like, even though like the clothes are screaming medieval Europe, more like 1400s Germany, Bavaria. Anyways, like, how do I say this? They in Europe they didn't really take baths as showers back then, from what I could tell, from what I know about history. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I like learning new things. Whatchamacallit? Like, wait, what was I saying? My mind completely blanked. This is bad. I wasn't talking about. Oh, Europe. Yeah, washing your hands, and wasn't like a big like concern for even royalty. Smelling nice was, which is why royalty often had perfumes. The spray, spritz. yeah. But because this is fantasy, it doesn't. I don't know. Because it's fantasy, Snow White being like, I'm very enlightened and I know how to wash my hands. So I will go to these poor little people. I know they're supposed to be magical dwarves. It's just, I don't know. The vibes are not, the vibes are not sinking. But another thing that doesn't vibe is how it's the 1930s and the movie is like screaming, oh, her skin was so white, white as snow. That she was so beautiful. And then when the evil queen transformed, that I don't think, and her transformation, I don't. Yeah, it's not tasteful, but it's the 1930s. Things weren't tasteful back then. So, anyways, yeah, and people had bigger problems. Well, certain people had bigger problems to deal with. Anyways, what was I even saying? Oh, let me get onto like the things I like. Okay, this is a part of like a like and a dislike. Snow White feels like a kid. Like Snow White feels like a child. Like I'm like, this is a 14-year-old child. This child is a 14-year-old. Like honestly, but like, yeah, I get it's time period appropriate. To be like, oh, 14, you're ripe for marrying age. Because this is like 1400s, but with medieval clothes. But, I don't know. Her, I know not explicitly said they got married the very next day. It's more like they, whatchamacallit, we are now a thing. But like, usually back then, when you're a thing, together in a relationship with someone, and you want to not be frowned on by society, at least in the Western context, you might want to marriage. Well, actually, marriage was more of like a political thing. So marriage for relationship, marriage for love is like a new concept, but like, well, new concept in like being actually put into practice on a wide scale. But like people have been dreaming of like love marriages for like a while now. Like that's why the fairy tales are like, and he loved her so much. It was basically copium for poor medieval people. One day a prince will just grab me off my feet and we will go. Or one day I'll find a pot of gold and a princess and all that stuff, when most likely they'll just get married to someone with a nice couple of cows and some nice land. So anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, but I liked how she was a child. I feel okay. I like that she was a child. I like the songs. Like the songs, banger. Something I didn't like about both this show and Sleeping Beauty, the villain doesn't sing. The villain needs to sing. I'm sorry. I want an evil villain song. Please make it happen. Make it happen. This is also a problem with Jafar, because Jafar only has that little Prince Ali, yes it is he, but now that you know him. Just a fraud, need to make on, take it from me, blah blah blah. Like, iconic voice. Why couldn't we hear more? That's the real villain. That's the real tragedy and villainy in Aladdin. We didn't hear Jafar sing a full solo song. You know, it's bullying. It's really bullying. Stop bullying now. Anyways, oh yeah, Snow White. She was iconic. Simply iconic. I don't know if like I read some of the comments. under Disney UK's Someday My Prince Will Come Snow White lyric video, official Disney UK. In the Disney sing-along thing. And one of the comments was like, she's so strong and she's so well-rounded. Like, yeah, she's strong. Well-rounded. I don't know. I guess because they only had 1 hour. What surprised me is that Snow White was longer than Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty used its time better. No offense. I don't know. I felt like they were all good paced. I just feel like both of them had something lacking. But anyways, so now to the part of the video. I haven't made the title yet, but I'm thinking the title is going to be like something like I watched Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. What I liked, what I didn't, and how would I adapt them? Oh, if I didn't, that's so cringe. How I would adapt Snow White to like now. I feel like keeping how like she's like actually a child is good. Like I think that's actually slay. Like we don't need to age her up. I feel like this is a bit anticlimactic, but I feel like she shouldn't take the apple from the witch. I know that's like the entire thing in her Prince Charming comes, but this is my idea. So, and also, hear me out. It's actually pretty good. Please. Anyways. So, yeah, she runs away. Like, the first couple minutes of the movie was really a banger. Not minutes, but, like, the first, like, this movie was a banger. I'm sorry, it was pretty slay. Even though every time it was like, skin wet as snow. I'm like, because it was made in the 1930s. And when I looked at this and both Sleeping Beauty's, animation, list on people who work in the movie, the credits. I just have like a very, like, most of these people were white. No, nothing against white people. I'm just like, there probably wasn't diversity. And you may be like, why is that important? I don't know. It's important to me to just think of that and to just consider that. Like, we shouldn't just be exalting movies that didn't have diverse, staff. I don't know. Like, it's not, like, yeah, this movie was a banger, but I'm not going to be like, slay movie, girl boss, slay, because, I don't know. Like, I know people won't get it, but, like, it's just, like, my thing, like, why would I be, like, slay girl boss on a movie that wasn't, I don't know. Like, these are my feelings, not yours. Anyways, oh my god, I'm coming off so confrontational. I'm just like, oh. Anyways, I don't know how much my phone can record. My last phone, like, stopped, like, 15 minutes. No, like, 5 minutes. So, I really hope this one doesn't stop, because I don't want to have to stitch videos together. Oh my god. Oh, please. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, adaptation. So how the part that I felt like we should like really pounce on was when she was like, "Oh, singing will make me feel happy." I feel like if like the entire movie, the theme of coping was brought up more. Not just brought up more, but like that was the main theme of the show, coping skills. So we have like just singing through it, being hopeful. But what happens when that doesn't work? I feel like if I were to adapt it to like modern movie, I feel like we would focus on that more. And like, so she sings, what else? Color hunting, no. I don't think color hunting's that exciting to watch. You should try it though, if you have anxiety. It helps me. So like she sings through it, okay, and she relies on others. That's good. Those are really good coping skills. Try them. But I don't know. Like I don't know. Like maybe if I had more time. Like these were more fully fleshed out thoughts earlier. Because I watched Snow White today on April the 5th. And I. Anyways, okay, what was next? 2022, what was next? Oh, the dwarves. Okay, if we're going to keep the dwarves, which I don't know if little people like are okay with that. That I saw like a Twitter post about like the guy who played like I think the main character's best friend on Game of Thrones. I don't know. He was like important. He was just like when I think like someone was coming out with a Black Snow White, which yes, Queen Slay. Period. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna get reverse canceled. Cancel culture isn't anything. Oh my god, I need to stop. I need to just stop. I'm talking about Snow White. No getting sidetracked. No getting sidetracked. Oh god. Oh god. Don't you just hate it when people get sidetracked and then say something you don't agree with and you go, what on earth? Why can't you stay on topic? Stick to the program. I was so interested, but now I'm not. Like, oh my god. How is this even fair? That happens to me so often. Anyways, and like on a good day I'll persevere and be like, swallow your pride. Anyways, the guy was like, false diversity, fake inclusion, F tier 2020, like new century, good progressivism, because the movie is still exploiting disabled people, something like that. Like it's not really slay because the movie's still about this rich girl who goes up to a bunch of little people, and then the show's ableist, basically. I said show because I'm thinking of like musicals and stuff too. Oh my god, I need to stop. Focus. Movie. And like, yeah, that's a good point. Anyways, oh my god, I need to stop. People tell me in my real life to stop just going anyways and then switch the subject because that's toxic. Yeah. Anyway, I have an afro and I just did like the hair tuck thing, but it didn't really work. I just dragged my hand through my hair. Honestly. Anyways, this will switch it up. Like people like things switched up. Someday my prince will come someday. Okay, got it. Okay, the dwarves are Snow White's parents instead of the other way around. I feel like that would be good. I'm not calling them little people because I think it's like implied that they're the magical type of dwarves. And I feel like calling them little people would be bad in this case. But like if you're a little person, like comment down below. Yeah. So okay. So like that scene with the hand washing. Did you wash your hands? I feel like even though like Snow White is like a cleaner, like she likes cleanliness. I don't know. Let her have a little 14-year-old rebellion, and they go, "Did you wash your hands?" She's like, "Yeah." Can we see them? and they're dirty, and she washes her hands. And they can still have that like fun singing song. Maybe she fall into a depressive state. Oh my god, I'm so edgy. Anyways, she falls into like some depressive state. So she has to go and like wash her. She can't even get up. She's just like, yeah, I cleaned the house. I can't get up because it's just dawned on me that my entire life is now over, and I now have to live a new life. Cause my stepmother hates me because she wants my beauty. Also, that mirror needs to go to jail. Not Evan Hansen. Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen. Call Call Chris Hansen now. 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 Yeah, that mirror needs to go to jail. That mirror, I was about to say that mirror is an Onision. Why would I say that? Why would I say the mirror is Onision? That's... My god, I didn't even remember his name until, like, speaking it. Oh my god. Cancel me. Now. Please. Anyways. I was about to say the other thing, too. Well, wait, shouldn't it be more James Charles? No. Focus. Yeah, that mirror, jail. Anyways, the mirror is a menace to society. Anyways, I'm so funny. Okay, so, yeah. So more about like how like the dwarves are helping her, and that scene where they're performing for her, they're trying to cheer her up. Like, instead of framing the scenes of like, oh, and they're pseudo crushed, they're all kind of like bashful, even though there is bashful, like they're all kind of bashful because she's so pretty, which is kind of weird. And like just scrub some lines about how children, and like they must be children or some. I don't know how to do a Mid-Atlantic accent. I have a friend who can do a good Mid-Atlantic accent. And the only reason oh my god, I was about to say something. No, cancel me. Anyways. My throat hurts so bad. Anyways. Focus. Mental health is very important. So, just like they're trying, instead of framing it as like they're performing for her, because they're doing something, because, you know, they want to cheer her up. And when she sings, "Someday my prince will come, someday we'll meet again," and that song, I was just 14-year-old going, Prince hot. Blushing. Like, you know, 13-year-old Maylin Lee? That's her name. Maylin. Not Lee. It's not Lee. Maylin. From, you know, Turning Red. May. Like, you know, that scene where she was drawing the pictures? That song needs to be like that, but like, slightly, I don't know. Because it's in public, slightly less, more like, huh. Oh, I mean more like, like that. I don't know if that sounded better. You guys can't see my accents. Anyways. What should I do? Yeah. So, like, yeah. The music slapped so good. Oh my god. It was so good. Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again. And away to his castle I'll go. To be happy forever, I know. Anyways, I'll finish this because it's my video. Someday, when spring is here, we'll find our love anew, and the birds will sing, and wedding bells will ring. Someday when my dreams come true. Anyways, yeah, and if we do the evil witch when we do the evil witch transformation, don't give her a hooked nose. Like, let's just be straight up here. No hook nose. No more hook nose villains. Not like for the next 200 years. Thank you. I know that like it's not like, well, if it's like not in the 30s, anything in the 30s, I'm suspicious. I'm sorry, I'm just suspicious because it's the 30s. But like, if something is like, after that, after 1970, 1980, and like the villain has a hooked nose, like I know it's not like intentional. Like, it's just drawing on the past of like, that's how you draw a villain. That's how you know the villain character is a villain. But guess what? No more hook nose villains. I'm sorry. I make the rules. I can't enforce them. I just make rules. Someone enforce them for me. So, what are you waiting for? Now. So, yeah. And then afterwards, we're gonna like do like a quick little cool thing. So not like a quick little cool thing, but like I feel like in this like adaptation we should have like there should be more bonding scenes of Snow White and the dwarves, and I don't know, like I feel like they should become parental figures in her life because she needs one. And they'll love her, and they'll teach her, don't talk to strangers. In the climax of the movie, when the Wicked Witch comes, no. Oh my god. When the Wicked Witch, no, when the Evil Queen arrives to the cottage, she should be like, may I come in? And Snow White says no. And then the Evil Queen tries to like enter, and she calls for help. She can't do it all alone. So she calls for help, and the dwarves are right, and like we can like kind of like do it how they ended the movie. Like that was good. That was iconic. And they celebrate in their like little cottage, and they live there happily ever after, or something like that. Like you get the vibe. Like the movie's about like childhood innocence and like coping with trauma and stuff. Which is what like that would be like what we were mainly focusing on, but just fixing it so that it's the dwarves teaching her how to deal with this stuff. Like, yeah, she figures it out how to like from nature, which is could be like a powerful thing we could use. She uses like learning from nature to be like singing. Ooh, like I feel like learning from nature is a good message. Coping is a good message. Hoping, good message. Not talking to strangers. Well, it depends on if they're a stranger. Or did you meet them once upon a dream? I met you, I walked with you once upon a dream. Ooh, wait. Okay, I got it. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, the look in your eyes is so familiar a gleam. And I know it's true that visions are seldom all they seem. But if I know you, I'll know what you do. You love me at once the way you did once upon a dream. Once upon a dream. Hi. So, I took a glass of water. Tasty. Anyways, look. So, Sleeping Beauty. I like this one better than Snow White. Like, for Snow White, like, I paused the movies at certain points, and I feel like, and I was like, and I had, like, 10-minute conversations with myself, like, how would I change this? Sleeping Beauty, this thing was a bop the entire way through. I got, like, spoiled. Like, obviously I know what happens, because it's, like, so iconic. Oh my god, I'm not gonna watch through this video, so, like, you, like, can't hear me in, like, some parts. I'm very deeply sorry. Like, I apologize. Sincerely. Like, honestly, I'm sorry. Like, this is trash. Honestly, this is very trash. Like, I wish YouTube brought back community captions, because I don't have the patience to sit down and type out the captions. Not like anyone's gonna do community captions, but I feel like I owe it to people who, like, no one wants to watch this, but like I feel like I owe it to people to, like, type out captions, but that's like a lot. Anyways, focus. So Sleeping Beauty better than Snow White. I got, like, there was, like, these YouTube clips around going around YouTube being like Sleeping Beauty, like, clips from Sleeping Beauty 1959. I'm like, 1959, Jesus, it looks good. Also, Snow White looks really good. Like, parts of it actually looks 3D. Like, Snow White. Like, honestly, I'm like, oh, that was a nice turn right there that you did right there. But, like, Sleeping Beauty, that was all iconic. What was I gonna say? I know you went walk with you once upon a dream. Okay, so, I didn't like how Maleficent didn't sing. I did like, however, how the three good fairies are the protagonists. Oh, that was a spoiler. But, like, I didn't know that. Like, okay, so, like, the three good fairies are the actual protagonists. They're, like, the people with the, like, it's called Sleeping Beauty, but, like, they're the people with the most screen time. Honestly, in this 1 hour movie, it's about them and their relation with Sleeping Beauty. It's not Philip who's the main character. It's not Aurora / Briar Rose who's the main character. It's the three good fairies. They were simply iconic, simply amazing. Loved them. I love the songs. The songs were a bop. Philip. Okay, Philip. Philip. Please don't cancel me. Please. Philip is attractive. I hate myself. Why is this grody man who's, like, probably, like, 20 something attractive? he's like I shouldn't find him attractive, but I just go, Philip. I did the hair thing again. I'm ashamed of myself. Anyways, but like, Philip. Oh my god, stop it. Stop simping. No, why did I say that out loud? You can't hear me, guys. You can't hear what I said. My phone microphone isn't that good, so you can't hear what I said. So just pretend you didn't hear what I said. Anyways. I know you want to banana dream. Yeah. Okay, so adaptation. And through me talking about like what would I do in an adaptation, maybe I can talk more about like stuff I liked and stuff I find interesting. As I said with like the Snow White, like marriage for love actually being done is a new concept. Usually it's marriage for political alliance, and that's why like people cheat on each other all the time. Like they didn't really love each other. But still cheating was disincentivized for what? I guess like not to make bastard children, like whatever, like oh my gosh. But like I guess because it complicates the inheritance and stuff like that, or whatever. But like honestly, people should just be with who you love. Love is love. Slay, girl boss, bestie. Period. Okay, so anyways. Okay, so what was I gonna say? No, not again! Ooh. I have to be careful. I might have to delete this entire thing, because if I showed my face, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna have to watch more than 37 minutes. I'm gonna cry. This is why I don't like recording videos. I'm so dumb. Someone literally help me, I'm stupid. The gleam in your eyes is familiar. A gleam. Oh my god, is Disney gonna cancel me? Copyright me? Okay. Anyways. Fuck Disney. No. No. Shh. Be quiet. Don't tell Disney I said that. Anyways, you probably couldn't hear me because I whispered. Ha! I'm so smart. I'm a legend. I'm a legend. I'm a legend. I'm a legend of Zelda. Okay, let's calm down. Okay, so how would I adapt it? So, starting with the romance, I don't actually mind that it's like yeah, they were arranged, but also they fall in love truly because they actually do love each other. Because that's all like fairy tales are. Fairy tales are copium. Like how I said before, fairy tales are copium. In real life, they probably wouldn't love each other or would have to learn, quote unquote, to love each other, quote unquote. And then probably would be cousins or like second cousins. Third cousins if you're lucky. Very lucky. Like astronomical. Okay. Now I'm gonna say something that's gonna get people mad. Like, why would he change that? But here's the thing. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say my controversial what I would adapt. Not like what this adaptation thing isn't like what I would change to the story. And like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, like part of my adaptation would like I want like to change how their dwarves relation to Snow White, and I want to change how they gave the evil queen and her evil hag form a hooked nose. I would change that. But even for most of that part of the video. Like it was more like I would if I was doing an adaptation to not make it just a carbon copy of the original. I would want to do it from this angle. Like the movie's good, minus those glaring factors. Sleeping Beauty, like if something is wrong with this movie, please tell me. I like couldn't find anything. Like I feel like there's something missing, but I don't know. But first, let me say my little thesis statement. The fairies not only are the main character, but should have killed Maleficent or like found some way to defeat her, because it wasn't like anticlimactic. Because I was like, yes, slay. Like when I saw the videos, I was like, Philip was fighting the dragon. Why did Flora, Fauna, Merryweather, Flora magic the sword and just go wee? And threw the sword into what you would call it, Maleficent's heart. Like she did that. Like Philip kind of like, oh, Philip, no, stop it, stop it, stop it. This movie was made in 1959. Do you know what was happening in 1959? Stop it, stop it. Anyways, yeah. So I feel like they should have sent Philip off to sneak around to get to Sleeping Beauty to get to Briar Rose. But like I don't know, like they were like and they should have found a way, like usually when you defeat the evil villain after saying something like, we can't possibly defeat her, our magic can only do like something like that, like our magic can only do blank, like our magic we can't possibly defeat her, we're not strong enough, and besides our magic can only do good things and make people happy, which are very subjective thing. Like Maleficent's idea of happy is murdering babies, but like slowly so that they die at 16. Like that's Maleficent's idea of like, nah, slay girl boss. And if you're wondering how I feel about the Maleficent movie, I liked it. Like, even though like, did they need to give her a redeeming backstory? No, she like cursed a child to die. Like, and then, but like they did a good thing and like making her a hero. Like they just have to like change the entire story, because you can't like write someone as like, yes, they basically got like an allegory for assault. Maybe I should put a trigger warning. I'll put a trigger warning in the comment section. I don't want to edit this video, so I'll just put a trigger warning. And I'll put read description. Read description. I'm so smart. Anyways, yeah, like that, when she got her wings taken away, that was an allegory for, I don't know, being assaulted. So I don't feel like it was good that they didn't make. Yeah, she was completely evil after that. She turned evil and she liked to murder children from then on. The end. Like, maybe that's not slay. Girl boss. Okay. So I feel like when you set out a rule about someone, we can't possibly do this thing. We either have to prove that the rule was bad and that they can actually do that thing, and you need to have like a good reason. Like they said, the Maleficent's not really that happy. Flana said like, I don't think she's really that happy. I felt like they should have explored that more, and how their magic can make people happy. Like, ooh, 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 it's right there. Or like talk about how like Maleficent doesn't understand love, and the power of love overcomes all. In this movie, subject matter is so sappy. Like, you know what? Slay girl boss. Boomer. What was I gonna say? Philip. No! Not Philip. Don't talk about Philip. We don't talk about Philip. Oh my god, can we talk about how the Oscars really butchered? We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Like and then they just skip over the Encanto people. They just give them a tiny portion of the song, and then they just switch to like Megan the Stallion. And like I have nothing against Megan the Stallion. Wait, was it Cardi B or Megan the Stallion? I forgot which one. I'm sorry. I gotta look. But like both of them are pretty okay. Like I don't particularly like their music, but like I think they're like slay. They're slay. They're slay. Yeah, they're girl boss. Girl boss slay. But I don't particularly like their music. And I feel like they should have just had the Encanto cast just sang We Don't Talk About Bruno instead of adding all these celebrities. And I'm sure it wasn't even about Bruno. Like that's the thing. The entire thing was like we don't talk about Bruno, but we're gonna actually sing about him and trash him. And then they cut out like the four. Wait, did they do the fate is sealed when your prophecy is right? Did they do that part? I forgot. I genuinely forgot. If they did that part, they only cut out 3 moments of characterization. If they did cut out that part, they cut off 3 moments of characterization and characterization of the little town, their little village. Because like that was like a lot of that song was really like characterization, and like that song got like the entire plot moving faster than faster. Like my only little problem with Encanto is like I felt like some of the pieces were out of order. Like I feel like we should have had like Luisa hold up her show a little longer, but there was literally no other time to do that because after We Don't Talk About Bruno, like the story was going, like people said slow, it was slow paced, but like after that point, it was like boom, 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 boom. Try not to spoil it. I hope I didn't spoil it. I'm sorry. But like we don't talk about Bruno. They should have they really cut out Isabella's, Camilo's, and Dolores's parts. Canceled. Canceled the Oscars. And then can we talk about how the slap just really overshadowed like important things in the news, like how like the U.S. No, I was about to get political. Let's just say, whatever your opinion on the Congress doing this, whatever your opinion on the U.S. Congress saying that they're gonna stop making schools provide free lunches to children, whatever your opinion on that is, I mean, like free lunch is still gonna be a thing, but like the program that was in place because of the pandemic, is going to be like lifted, so like less kids will have access to it. It's like messy and like it's a very nuanced. Well, it's a complicated story. I don't know if it's nuanced, but that's my opinion. But like you should go read about it. But like Bruno this, Bruno that. Anyways, but like the slap overshadowed much more important things. Anyways, back to the I know you, I met you, I'm with you once upon a dream. Okay, so the movie, what was I saying? So when you set out a rule in your story, like you can't do this. When you can do it, you have to have a good reason, like The Power of Love or like something like that, because it's such a sappy movie. It's such a sappy concept. And the other thing is, we are going to work around it. So, like, our magic can only make people happy. So, we make Maleficent happy. Our magic can only do good things. So, when Maleficent turns into a dragon, they turn her into a cat. I ripped off Disney Descendants, if that one. But like, yeah. So, like, I feel like they should be the one to do that with Maleficent. I feel like if I would like adapt, like that would like them caring for the learning how to forget their magic and adapting. I think that would have been the best. I think that would have been good. Um, I feel like that their struggle with that to swallow a big part of themselves for this child. Um, I felt like I feel like that would be like very compelling, and we should just like see like most of the movie. Like, yeah, we can have that climactic fight at the end, but most of the movie is them learning how to like let go of something so deep a part of them. And is that even healthy for them to do? And that leads me to my controversial idea. I know people like literally hate when actors like real life ethnicities have like something to do with like the story's progression. Like I know like people hate that with a passion, but like I feel like it'd be great. Well, at least in my opinion. So the actors, they're like the people who play the fairies, or like the voice actors. If like we would do like another animation instead of live action, if we would do another uh, 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 animation, then like get down like who the voice actors are stat, and I feel like we should base the fairies magical, fully with magic forms, dresses. We should do that with like cultural inspiration from the voice actors or regular actors' ethnicities. I know that sounds cringe, but like, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh my god, I should show you guys my computer. It's covered in dust, and it'd be perfect because the dust is white. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm gone. If you know, you know. Anyways, um, so yeah, like I feel like, and then when they decide to take care of the baby, they shed their like cultural clothing. It's still gonna be red, green, blue, but like they shed their cultural clothing in favor of the like a more like how the movie showed like their peasant dresses, something more like that. They shed their cultural clothing as well as they shed their wings and their magic, and they stuff it deep inside of themselves for this child. And because they'll do anything for their Briar Rose, even if that means swallowing what makes them them and putting on a facade, even if it's in the forest, and trying to like forget their magic. And then maybe in the middle of like this process of like learning how to like swallow them their magic, it's like getting to them and making them argue even more than they already did. Like Flora already had like a controlling personality, and Merryweather really wasn't having it. Really wasn't having it, but was fighting fire with fire. That just gets worse, and it just gets worse, and it just gets worse. Also, I feel like, and they're like, in their peasant dresses, I don't know. I'm torn between like the idea of like them, yes, having like maybe like one little piece of cultural clothing just to remind them, or like nothing, like it's just all scrubbed. But like their identities, who they are, they gave them up for Briar Rose. So when Briar Rose obviously goes through her little rebellion phase, they get like even like more like crabby at each other, and they start being crabby at her, and maybe not like what you call it, like not when she turned 16. Before then, like some big argument happens, and like it's revealed that they have magic, and it's like revealed that they've been stuffing it all inside of them. But like Briar Rose loves them, and like they like tell her the truth about her parentage and all that stuff, and they just go and like they just spill all the beans, and Briar Rose doesn't care that like they're trying to like swallow their magic to protect her. She wants them to like be free and let them be, and they're like, no, we can't do that. That's much too dangerous. That's much too dangerous. But she slowly convinces them to just use a little bit of magic. So it's learning how to cope with like, and maybe no, hiding in the forest is like really important, because like not only is that how Philip sees her, but that's like how they hide, because like literally they went through all the towns, but they looked through all the cradles. Maleficent's henchmen. So like she could be in like a far off kingdom, and like maybe they dye her hair like whatever color, like Aurora, like all the other characters, like nothing to do with ethnicity, just the fairies. I know that sounds cringe, but like hear me out. But like all the fairies, like except for the fairies, the good fairies, like whatever color is the actor who plays Aurora's hair, they have to dye it, or if they're drawing out, if it's animation, like she dyes her hair whatever color, to different from her birth color, and I don't know, maybe they give her acne scars, to like have her fit in, and like she does like the made up culture from her old kingdom, Stefan's palace. Like maybe she does something, because like the fairies can't, they don't know how to like swallow everything. So she does something maybe from like Stefan's culture, and then something from like the fairy, like the inspiration from of the fairies' costumes, culture. I know I'm rambling, and like she's bullied for it, and it's like so emotional, and like oh my god, angst, so angsty. And then them fighting over the dress, because they're still trying to like pretend that they're like everybody else. So they try to make the dress, they try to make the cake, they try to clean up the house, all without magic, but they can't, and they get into this big fight, and then like Merryweather eventually convinces them, you know what, Aurora's right, let's use the wands, but maybe one of Aurora's bullies sees them, and because she doesn't like people who are different than her, she snitches on them to the crow, and the crow goes to Maleficent, and Maleficent goes, slay, yes, bestie girl boss, and like takes Briar Rose. I don't know what Philip still needs to be hot. That's a requirement. But I don't know what Philip is doing right now. But like, I don't know. He's probably girl bossing. But then the story ends with them using their magic and their love for Briar Rose to save her. So that we don't like leave off the message of when you finally decide to be yourself, that's when things are gonna get you. It's accept other people, and also you can use who you are to do stuff in life. I don't know. It's cringe. This is like my half-baked idea. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna have to watch something that's 1 hour long. Someday, my prince. What? No. I met you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know something. The gleam in your eyes is so familiar, a gleam, and I know. It's true that visions are seldom what they seem. But if I know you, I'll know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. Okay, that's it. Bye.